Give me just a sec to actually boot the game up. I guess I should have done this beforehand, but... Hang on. Okay. What was I... Okay. That's right. It's time to bring this back. Ha! Back from the dead. Welcome one and all to one of my favorite games of all time, or game series of all time. Fantasy Maiden Wars. Hold on. I'm trying to think about how I want to do this. Because I think I need to keep this window open. Let's see. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. I don't need to keep the window open. So... No one's here, though. I thought Reap was going to be here. Yeah, there he is. Says he's in the chat room, but... Oh, there you are. Well, it says I have 0 viewers, but it also says you're in my, chat, so I don't know. Okay, that's a little squished text, though. There's not much I can do about that, though. Maybe I can stretch it out a little bit. Yeah, MCH, I'm starting over for a couple of reasons. Hold on. I was wondering if you were gonna show up. Okay. So there's a couple reasons I'm starting over. The first reason is because if I were to continue from where I left off, no one would know where I was except MCH. Because, like, I didn't upload these to YouTube. So, by the way, how's the volume? Someone tell me how the volume is while I'm doing all this, explaining all this. No one would know where I was because I didn't actually upload these to YouTube. I don't have videos of them anywhere. They're gone. They're in the Twitch archives now. So, there's no getting those back. Can you not hear the game very well, or is it too loud? Yeah, you gotta let me know specifics, because I don't know whether to turn down the game or... You can't hear it? That's weird. Hold on. Maybe I... It sounds really loud to me, so... I can turn it up, though. Huh. That's weird. I don't know why it would be your PC, though. Like, you can't hear it at all, or... You can... Is it, like, just really quiet? Because if it's really quiet, I can turn it up a little bit. Barely? Okay. Let me turn it up a little bit, then. That's too much. Alright, how's that? That sounds really loud to me, though, so I don't know. Like, I feel like I have to shout just so that you guys can hear me. But, I don't know. Maybe that's just my end. Nah, MCH, stick around, because here's another reason. Well, okay. Here's another reason I'm starting this over. We went through Marissa's route and Merce's route only. This time around, I'm doing Reimu's route. as well. I'm going to be doing both routes. And I'll explain that in more detail in a second, but that's another reason why I wanted to start over, was so that I can do both routes at the same time. And another reason I'm starting over is because, for those who may or may not know, Fantasy Maiden Wars Complete is a thing. It's going to feature all 4 games with an updated UI and all that. It's going to be like the 4th game, Dreams system, but it's going to be all 4 games in one. So, now, this was announced a while ago. They announced the release date today. It's in fucking 2 months. It's going to be at Comic-Con 96 or whatever it's called. And that's this year. That's 2019. Oh yeah, I'm also going to be doing Sakuya's route, yeah. If I remember. I might not remember to do that by the time I get to the end of Scarlet, but hopefully I'll remember. So yeah. I don't know if it's going to be in English, but you bet your ass there's going to be a translation working on it. I'm sure there is. I doubt they're going to release it in English from the get-go, though. So anyway, I'm going to do 2 different things to challenge myself this time around. And 1 challenge for each route. This is what I was going to explain a second ago with the Reimu and Marissa routes. So, with Reimu's route, this is going to be a simple challenge. Instead of playing on easy like I always do, I'm going to play on normal. There's really no reason to play harder than Lunatic, really. There really isn't. You get no rewards, and you actually get less points in Scarlet for playing on harder difficulties, which just makes the game harder in a way that isn't really worth it. Especially Lunatic. Lunatic is just coded to be unfair. Like, it's still beatable, but it's so difficult and unfair that it's not worth it. Reap, you didn't already know that? You didn't already know that, Reap. Well. Now, that's only going to be for Reimu's route that I'm going to be playing on normal. For Marissa's route, I'm going to still be playing on easy, but there's a twist. See, what this game does is you can quick save at any time, and then load that quick save whenever you want. Even if you've already loaded it, even if you're like 5 turns further in. You can basically use it to soft reset to make sure your attack's always hit and that you don't get hit and all that. I'm not going to be doing that on Marissa's route. I'm playing on normal on Reimu's route, but I will be soft resetting. Marissa's route won't be soft resetting, but I will be playing on easy. Now, the reason I'm doing that for Marissa's route, playing on easy, is because instead of like Reimu's route playing on easy, yeah, I guess that's what you could call it. You could call it an Iron Man for Marissa. Or I'm going to try anyway. Anyway, Marissa's route, at least in Scarlet, is generally considered harder than Reimu's. So I figure playing on easy instead of normal will balance that out a little bit. I don't know about future games. I'd say they're around the same in future games in terms of difficulty. But Scarlet is where you really want to, like, make your decisions, because you're going to be stuck with them for the whole game. And Scarlet is the hardest game. Like, some of the bosses in Eternal and Dream are just plain unfair, but you also have a shit ton of units and a shit ton of resources to deal with them. In Scarlet, you get a total of 10 units throughout the whole game, which sounds like a lot, but it's really not. You actually only get 9 throughout the whole game. The 10th comes in the final chapter. And it's just a mess. Scarlet's kind of a mess. It's gonna be a slog to get through Scarlet like it always is when I play this, but once we get to Mystic, things are really gonna pick up. So, with all that said, I think we're gonna start with Reimu's route. We're gonna start on normal, because I still feel like save's coming for now. What the? Okay, so this is easy, normal, hard, lunatic. I don't know why they call it like this. I guess that's a reference to Super Robot Wars. I wouldn't really know. I've never played a Super Robot Wars game. I've only, like, heard of certain parts of them. So, whatever. It's gonna be my first time playing on normal. This is actually going to be my first time. I'm actually a little nervous. I mean, save scumming means it'll still be easy, but, like, I think I'm actually gonna have a harder time with Marissa's route without save scumming. Gensokyo. And yes, I am going to be reading all this text. A land that existed in ancient times on the boundary of an eastern country. Its history stretches back so far that there are no records of its origin in any literature. However, yokai have always run rampant in Gensokyo and humans lived in fear of them. But as human culture awakened and began to expand, the influence and power of yokai began to dwindle. The yokai sages feared what was to come and constructed a barrier in response. It was called the Boundary of Illusion and Substance. It possessed the power to take in yokai who found their powers weakened. The yokai of Gensokyo were able to preserve their power as a result. Alas, that temporary solution did not last long. As culture evolved to that of the present day, all things unscientific were reduced to mere superstitions. The yokai whose very existence were denied by humans were losing their power again. Gensokyo was in crisis. Its collapse was imminent. As Gensokyo began to sink into the depths of darkness, the yokai sages once again taught the rest of their brilliant plan. A new barrier would be erected to separate Gensokyo from everything else. It would be the boundary of common sense on one side and the lack of it on the other. The new barrier forcefully ended all correspondence between Gensokyo and the outside, and the remaining yokai and humans were left their own civilization. This barrier is called the Great Hakurai Barrier, and the Shrine Maiden who would bear the duty of maintaining the Great Barrier and preserving the harmony within it is called the Hakurai Shrine Maiden. I did not sync that well, but whatever. It was close enough. Alright, O is the original series, OG's original generation, F final, E. Okay, I see. You can actually see the rain. I never noticed that. Like, you can see the rain on the screen. That's cool. Currently, the northern unit has surrounded their target and is spreading Danmaku. Ha! The left side is being attacked! It's no good. We can't hold. Requesting immediate reinforcements. What did you say? How can you be having such a hard time against a single enemy? What do you want me to say? We're advancing with an army, but it's like we're being toyed with. Just hurry up and alert the Greater Tengu. At this rate, we'll be overrun. Understood. I'll see if any of my troops are free and send them your way. Okay. Looks like the Kappa followed their orders and took shelter. All that's left is the village on the other side. I need to hurry and finish patrolling. Hey you! Patrol Tengu! What are you doing over there? You should be on the front line. I've been assigned a different task. The Greater Tengu ordered me to confirm that no Kappa were wandering. What sort of Kappa would be out on such a stormy night? Indeed. However, we cannot assume that everyone is so prudent. Understood. Well, give us some backup once your hands are free. Every soldier counts, after all. I plan to do just that. I will head there in a moment. There's no time to worry about them. We're in a state of emergency. I need to focus on my mission. Whew! Did she pass me? Sorry, there's some sort of big fuss going on. But I gotta go no matter what. Whoa! What loud thunder! I better get down the mountain while I can. The next morning, Gensokyo became shrouded in scarlet mist. Oof! Nah, I'm kidding. Oof! It's been a while since I've gone there, but the road's as battered as ever. That storm passed a few days ago, but rather than clear up, this mysterious mist is actually getting thicker. I need to find its cause before the humans start getting hurt. Wait, is that a group of fairies in this direction? Don't tell me. Looks like I should pick up the pace. The shrine just ahead is home to the Hakure Shrine Maiden. She's a specialist at resolving incidents. I've got to warn her about this before it's too late. Chapter 1. Wonderful Shrine Maiden of Paradise. So, before we get into this, something I just want to say is that Fantasy Maiden Wars, and I'm sure you already know this, MCH definitely knows this, I'm sure I've explained this to you too, Reap. Fantasy Maiden Wars takes the plot of the Toho games, or how do I want to say this? It puts plot where there like really wasn't any plot in Toho games. And to do this, it mixes and matches characters from past and future games. So that, you know, games that don't belong to the current story. For example, we just saw Momoji and Notori on Yokai Mountain. They will have pretty big roles this game. Momoji not so much, but she still has a pretty decent role in this game, despite the fact that Mountain of Fate's plot doesn't take place until Mystic. So, with that said, and I really have no way to enforce this, besides just asking nicely, but please don't spoil any of this stuff, guys. Like, okay, so the plot of Scarlet covers the plot of Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. So feel free to talk about how Reimu and Marissa are going to beat the crap out of Rumia, Cerno, Mei Ling, Patroli, Sakuya, Ramelia, and even Flounder. Feel free to, like, go on and on about that if you want to. But try to keep stuff that, like, if you know anything about Fantasy Maiden Wars and you know what they do with parts of the plot that aren't from the original games, try and keep that to yourself, please. Patroli? Did I say that? I thought I meant Patroli. I thought I said Patroli. Patroli. Did I say Patroli? I might have. Alright, with that said, let's get into this. Jeez, what's going on? Why is it so noisy out there? Can't they tell when someone's taking a nap? Besides, why are there so many fairies here? A shrine of all places. Something's wrong here. If you look closely, you can actually see the scarlet mist clouds. Hey, you fairies. This isn't a playground, you know. Go home already. Ready, set. Hey, you poor penniless shrine maiden. Your donation box is always empty and your shrine's haunted. They've got a lot of nerve for fairies. Do they really want to be exterminated that badly? Go on, get out of here. If you come any closer, you're gonna regret it. Yes! She finally came out! Everyone now! Where did all these fairies come from? She fell for our taunt! What a stupid shrine maiden! She can't even fly on her own. We'll pound her from the air. Looks like I let my guard down a bit. I must still be sleepy or something. Let me just say one thing, though. The shrine maiden who can't fly is a girl of the past. This shrine maiden can fly. No way! Everyone said she couldn't fly without riding a turtle. Flying on my own isn't a problem. And if you're wondering about the turtle, I released him in the lake out back. I hope you're ready, because here we go. Alright, so the bonus is finish the stage in 5 turns, which is honestly kind of a pain in the ass, considering you got 1 unit. I also have to use my controller for this game, just as a heads up. I hate using my controller for this game, but for some reason, Scarlet has me locked into using my controller. It never used to do this. I've only got enough for 1 sense, so I better make it count. Oh, I don't like those odds. Alright, this is my normal run, so I will be save scumming. But I don't think I need to do that right now. Like, what are the odds of me getting hit by 23%, right? Let me show you the power of the Hakurai Shrine Maiden. Seriously though, what are the odds of me getting hit by 23%? Okay, good. I actually usually do always get hit by the first attack, so... Oh, now it's 29%. I'm not worried, though. I'm gonna try and show off each attack at least once, by the way. Or each of the player attacks, at least. Whew. I've gotten hit by 2% before, or missed 98% or something like that. So, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened a couple times this playthrough. Well, okay. I didn't see what the odds were of that, but it was probably like 20-some%. Gah, they're pretty strong for fairies. I didn't want to have to use a spell card against a bunch of fairies, but it looks like I have no choice. I'll just have to punish you all at once. Get ready for this. Spirit sign, dream. That's actually a mistranslation. It's supposed to be fantasy. Well, that took longer than I thought. So this is the Hakurai Shrine that lies on the eastern border of Gensokyo, which means she must be the Hakurai Shrine Maiden, Reimu Hakurai. Another fairy? No, it's a human. The battle's already started, I see. I guess those fairies I saw earlier were heading for the shrine after all. I see. It seems exposure to this mysterious energy is making the fairies aggressive. Hey you! It's dangerous to be here right now. The fairies are acting weird today. Don't blame me if you get hurt. You're one to talk surrounded in Danmaku like that. Seems to me you're the one that's about to get hurt. Indeed, I already have been hurt. Where'd you come from anyway? And who are you? What, you don't remember me? Another human showed up. What should we do? It doesn't matter if one or two more show up. They're not scary if we attack together. This is no time to be chatting. We'll have to continue after we take care of these guys. Hey, do you know about Danmaku? I know a modest amount. I got a question for you then. What do you do about Danmaku like this? Simple. Use focus movement to render the Danmaku useless. Focus movement consumes MP, but you can reduce damage by grazing. Huh. You know what you're talking about. Looks like I can rely on you for now. But you know, you can also get rid of Danmaku if you just take out the fairies. This is just a tutorial. Let me show you how it's done. Oh, you sound pretty confident. Show me the power of the Hakurai Shrine Maiden. Alright, well, how many uses of trust do I have on Keen? I got 2. She has more SP than I thought she would. I do not like those odds. I'm gonna use my one use of sense. hoping to take out that damn Maku, but whatever. I mean, there's not much else I can do, so... You know what, this is my normal run, so I'm gonna start saving. Just in case something goes wrong. Which it very well could. Oh no, I'm gonna die. What turn? Turn 4? Oh, I forgot to show off the attack. Oh well. Things must be getting pretty serious for the fairies to be causing such a ruckus. Oh wow, team, nice. Keen does not take a lot of damage from stuff. She is the designated tank for this game. Okay. I want this bonus, so... I have to hit twice. Or just get a crit, that works too, I don't care. Because, what happens is, if you finish on turn 5, even if it's the enemy phase, you'll still get the bonus. As long as you don't get to the player phase of turn 6. So, bonus WP acquired. Well, that settles that. Looks like that's all of them. I'd expect no less of a yokai exterminator. You're quite skilled. Thanks. So what brings you to the shrine at a time like this? Come to pay your respects? No, not quite. I'm actually here to request that you investigate this incident. Incident? What are you talking about? Nothing's been happening lately. Can you really say that after getting attacked by fairies? Let's not just stand around talking. Why don't we continue this talk over some tea? Fine. But let me just say it, the wonderful donation box is over that way. Here's your tea. Thanks. Good work back there. That was nothing. It was just fairies, doesn't matter how many show up. You say that, Reimu, but you almost died. I'll just shoot them down one after another. I heard some rumors that you don't actually do your job, but it looks like you're the real thing. Who told you that? I'm busy every day. I sweep the grounds, polish my donation box. I don't think they were talking about things like that. Well, whatever. We're never doing Lunatic. I'm sorry, it's not happening. It's unfair. Well, whatever. I haven't seen you since the SCNG, but it seems you're doing well. Huh? SCNG? You've been hinting at it for a while, but have we met somewhere before? Yes. It was at a meeting for the Society for the Creation of a New Gensokyo. I've sat in on... Jeez, excuse me, sorry, I keep almost hiccuping. I've sat in on explanations of the spell card rules several times. Oh, that thing was a huge pain. Don't expect me to remember the people who attended. I figured as much. Your reputation preceded you, even at the regular meetings. Your attendance was appallingly low, despite the fact that you're a shrine maiden. Hey, no one told me where it was. Probably. Well, how about I at least introduce myself? I am King Kamishirasawa, a teacher in the human village. Though I say I'm a teacher, our facilities are rather small. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Reimu. Nice to meet you, Keen. I actually have heard that there's someone who teaches history in the human village. Right. That's because my main job is compiling history. I only teach on the side, but I take it seriously. So, what does that teacher want with me? You mentioned something about investigating an incident. Oh, that's right. Allow me to explain why I'm here. I just want to confirm, but you are a specialist in resolving incidents, correct? Yep. It's my job to beat up anyone that causes an incident. Then I'd like to talk to you immediately about this mist. Mist? Are you talking about this scarlet mist? What's wrong with it? What do you mean, what's wrong with it? It's been several days since it started appearing. There's no way you haven't noticed, right? Well, yeah. It hasn't really gotten to the shrine yet, and I figured it'd clear up eventually. About that. The mist has been growing steadily thicker in the village. This area is fine since the elevation is high, but at this rate, the humans are going to start being affected by it sooner or later. Can't I just deal with it when the time comes? My job isn't to prevent incidents, it's to resolve them. I guess the rumors that you don't do your job were true after all. Did you say something? Just talking to myself. But regardless, you have to have noticed that something was strange with those fairies just now. Fairies are normally powerless, and yet you saw how much power they hold now. So you're saying that's proof that the Scarlet Mist is throwing nature out of order? Fairies are incarnations of nature itself, after all. Oh, so you did know. That will save some time. I mean... I guess so. Oops. I guess so. Will you cooperate with me to investigate the Scarlet Mist incident? No matter what, I want to ascertain the cause of this mist before it spreads any further. But it hasn't even gotten that serious yet. I'm worried about the villagers. Understand? Okay, I get it. Don't get so close to me. So I just need to investigate, right? All I have to do is find out the cause of this mysterious mist before it's too late. Looks like you finally get it. Let's investigate together and share our findings. Together? You're too unreliable, so I'll lend you a hand. You'll just get in the way. Now, where should we meet? How about in front of Daimonji in 3 days? Are you listening to me? Wait, Daimonji? You mean that one sweet shop? I have a soft spot for their taiyaki. Specifically, the taiyaki Maru King advertised on their sign. Taiyaki Maru King. That's that one famously delicious taiyaki, right? I want some. So, will you be free in 3 days? Yeah, I think so. Well, I'll try to investigate until then. Understood. I'll be counting on you. When did it get to be so late? I need to prepare for tomorrow's class. I'll take my leave for today. Alright, it gets dangerous around here at night anyway. I'm counting on you to investigate this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be heading off. What am I getting myself into? Sure, the fairies were acting kind of strange, but it's not like it's a huge problem. Well, I'll just get Keen to treat me to some taiyaki and call it a service fee. Looks like things are gonna get busy. I have returned, my master. Welcome back. So, How was it? Yokai Mountain has been silent ever since the turmoil a few days ago. If you consider the scale of the situation, it's surprising how little chaos there's been. That's the Tenma for you. After the Oni left, his control over the mountain society hasn't been firm. Indeed, it was good of him to decide to stop the fighting so soon. Martial law is currently in effect for the entire mountain and, some Crotengu accepted. Entering or leaving the mountain is strictly forbidden for all others. Is it? I must not have gotten that far in Portal. I never beat Portal or Portal 2. So, you might be right, I don't know. Tengu have been posted as lookouts around the perimeter and their defenses are perfect. Most of the information regarding the matter has been cut off. I see they're as unsociable as ever. If their defenses are so strong, it must have been tough for you to scout them. A needless concern. Who do you think I am? Oh, that's true. You are a Kyubi. My strongest Shikigami. Indeed. As long as I follow your style, the eyes of the Tengu are like a net. Huh. Okay. They merely let the big fish slip away. Without further ado, allow me to continue informing you of their movements. I'm counting on you to continue your surveillance of the mountain, Ron. Is it Ron or Ran? I think it's Ron. That makes more sense. Please leave it to me, Lady Yukari. By the by, have there been any developments regarding the mist? Not particularly. The Shrine Maiden has begun to take action faster than I predicted. It seems the half-beast from the village managed to motivate her somehow. It's Rain? Nah, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Rain Yakumo. Nah. I don't buy that for a second. To think that even Milady could not predict it. Probability is not a static thing. Local calculation errors are bound to occur. More important is the fact that the Shrine Maiden is at the heart of that fluctuation. After all, she is the border of Gensokyo's equilibrium. Yes, and I understand that is the reason why she created the spell card rules. Oh look, Ron! She's jumping for joy! Is she really looking forward to Taiyaki that much? You shouldn't peep, Lady Yukari. It's in bad taste. It's the first major incident since the establishment of the spell card rules. I'll go over that in a second, MCH. Let me just finish this cutscene. This incident is different from the previous ones. However, it is nothing more than the start of bigger waves yet to come. Gensokyo's incidents are resolved by the Hakare Shrine Maiden. How will you go about resolving this incident, Reimu? Alright, so we've hit our first intermission, so let me save. New save file, yes. Alright, so Smash DLC. Well, I was really happy for Joker, because I'm a big Persona fan. Luminary, I literally could not care less. I think Yukari just, like, predicts it. Like, she was talking about calculations and shit earlier. I know that's more Ron's thing, but someone had to teach Ron, right? So I think Yukari's just, like, predicting the future or something. She doesn't actually, like, know what's gonna happen. She's just really good at predicting. Like Xanato's speed chess or something like that. Anyway, So, Joker I was excited about. Luminary I literally could not care less. But, oh my god. When I saw that Jiggy bounce through during the trailer with Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, and K. Rool, I literally shrieked. Like, I was on a Discord call with friends, and they're like, oh my god, shut up, because it was so high-pitched. And, yeah, I'm really hyped for Banjo-Kazooie. I tried to play Dragon Quest. I really couldn't. Like, I think I tried to play 7. It was on my 3DS. It was the 3DS port. I tried to play 7, and it's just like, I can't. 7 is a slog? Okay, maybe I just need to give a different game a try. Or maybe it was 8. Maybe it was 8 that I played, because 8's also on the 3DS, right? I don't even remember any of the characters, so I couldn't tell you which game it was. Alright, so... We're gonna give Reimu some MP. She's mostly ammo-based, but... Hold on, actually, let me make sure. Yeah, you're probably right. I think it was 7. I still have it. Alright, so in order to get 3 uses out of Evil Sealing Circle, I'm gonna need 120 MP. Yeah! I remember it was a long time before I even got to the first fight. And that's where I stopped. That's around where I stopped, so... Alright, how much do each of these cost? I can't get mobility and MP for Reimu right now. Maybe... HP for Keen. Yeah, HP for Keen. Yeah. And then MP for Reimu. There's attack upgrade, but it's really not worth doing that on Scarlet. It's just really not. It's so expensive. Look at that. I don't even think you get 90,000 points throughout the whole game. You might, but... Did we get any items? I don't think we did. Okay. Is it K&A? I always thought it was... I used to think it was Kind. But then I heard someone say Keen, and I'm like, no, that makes a lot more sense to me. Alright, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna look this up. No, I don't want to open 2 tabs. I want to open 1. Toho... Let's go to the wiki here. Let's see,
Kamishirasawa Kane.
Okay, did you guys hear that? Hold on. Kane. Kane. Huh. Kene. I will never get used to that. I'm probably just gonna keep calling her Keen. Just cause I'm so used to it at this point. It's like trying to call Cerno Chirno. And I'm just like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Alright, skills. Where's Reimu want? Oh, Reimu wants to save up shotgunning, definitely. Keen wants sport defense. It'll be a while before we get those, though. Circu? What? Circu? Is that how some people pronounce Cerno? Alright, whatever. Not Cherno, Chirno. But yeah, I still can't pronounce it that way. I just can't. I'm so used to. Alright, there's really not much we can do here right now, so let's save again. Alright, we're gonna go to the next map. Yeah. Just so you know, I actually haven't played this chapter in forever. Oh my god, I just realized I have not played this chapter in literally forever. I haven't been to the human village in a while. The busy atmosphere is nice every so often. Hey, check it out. Must be a shrine maiden. She's wearing one of those outfits with exposed armpits. I haven't seen one in a while, but those armpits are all... I'm not gonna read that line. I don't want people using that against me. You think? Just looks like they ran out of cloth to me. Well, the humans seem to be doing okay. It doesn't look like the mist has had much influence yet. Ah, here's Daimonji. I wonder if Keen will be here soon. Thanks again, miss. You're welcome. That was delicious. Huh? Keen? Good afternoon, Reimu. Glad to see you're on time. Keen, did you just... Hey, what kind of greeting is that? Oh, sorry. Good afternoon, Keen. Wait, what am I saying? What's all this fuss about? Is something wrong? You just came out Daimonji just now, didn't you? What's the meaning of this? What do you mean? I just finished eating. The taiyaki was really good. I was waiting outside because I thought we were going to eat together. Fine, I'll just go buy mine then. In that case, you better hurry. I think they were almost out of red bean paste. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the food. Boy, am I full. I ended up staying longer than I thought. Well, I'm off duty today, so even if Sakuya sees me, it's okay. Working on the shift system is great. Taiyaki. My taiyaki. If you're looking for taiyaki, they just sold out, Miss Shrine Maiden. What did you say? It's only the afternoon. That's true. I guess someone bought a whole bunch this morning. So they ran out of red bean paste earlier than usual. I never thought of that. Honestly. I don't know Chinese accents anyway. No, my taiyaki. What's wrong, Reimu? You don't look too good. Do you have a stomachache? No! By the way, I've been meaning to ask, but why did you want to meet here? Ah, I come here for a snack every now and then when the school has a day off. It's pretty well known, so I thought it would be perfect for a meeting place. Keen, do people ever say you're thick-headed? Yeah, and pretty often at that. How do you know? I have not tried Lunar Nights yet, but I've watched videos of it. It seems pretty cool, but I've never been a big Metroidvania guy, so I think that's what it is. It's something like Metroid. Or I've heard it's a Metroidvania. I don't know if that's actually true, but yeah. Also, this taiyaki is a gift for someone. You can't have it. I wouldn't just take it from you. Sheesh. Let's just get this over with. Sure. Why don't we share the information we gathered first? Did you find anything out? I took a look around the afternoon and didn't find anything. But it might not be a bad idea to try it at night. What about you? I tried searching the resources I have at my house. I figured I would check if something like this has happened in the past, but figures the history teacher would start by hitting the books. Yep, that's the foundation of investigation. History's pretty convenient. You can find out everything that happened before. Convenient? Reimu, you appear to be misunderstanding the nature of history. History isn't just putting events that happened in the past in order, you know. Creating history is the act of connecting the dots between events. From that, you tie together the threads of causality. In other words, based on the specific values of, I'm not listening. Same Reap. Tagged with anime. Toho is not an anime! Hey! I'm in the middle of talking. You're taking too long to explain. I don't care what history is right now. Did you find anything useful? As far as I researched, no. Then just say that. Well, it's not like precedents are that useful anyway. Why do you say that? Are you saying you never learned from something that's happened in the past? There's no yokai that'd repeat the same incident twice. And if there was, they're probably too stupid to be a major problem anyway. I mean, even if we knew that an incident like this happened before, just knowing that isn't going to help much. I see. So that's how you think. If you want to resolve an incident, all you need is power and good intuition. Is that how it works now? Well, at any rate, we might find something at the place where we're heading today. Oh yeah, did you have some sort of special plans for today? I thought we could talk to the mansion of the Hayeda family. We can ask if we could take a look at their archives. Hayeda? You mean that Hayeda family? Yes, the Hayeda family that compiles the history of Gensokyo. They have the best information on yokai in all of Gensokyo. The head of the family, Akyu, is very knowledgeable as well. I know. She's able to repeatedly reincarnate, and she compiles the Gensokyo chronicles across generations. Right. She also has the ability to not forget anything she's seen. That sounds convenient. Don't they call it the power of Gomonji or something? My, well, aren't you well informed? Well, it's only because I met with the current generation Akyu Hayeda before. She's damn smart, it's terrifying. I would appreciate it if you didn't speak about her in such a rude fashion. Here we are. I made an appointment, so she should be here. No matter how many times I see it, her mansion always looks so elegant. Yeah, same. Reap. Excuse me, I'm Keen, the teacher at the schoolhouse. Would Miss Akyu happen to be home? Who is there? Oh, good afternoon, Miss Keen. I'm glad you came. Good afternoon. I'm here to investigate the matter we discussed earlier. Also, it's not much, but I brought something for the Hayeda family to share. What a pleasant aroma. Is that taiyaki from Daimonji? Oh, my family loves that. Thank you so much. Wait, when? When were they talking about MRSA? I'm reading it, but not really piecing it together. I don't think they were talking about Marissa. Hold on. I'm gonna have to... I don't know which button I used to hit to go to the backlog, so I'm actually gonna have to look this up. LP, archive... There we go. Scroll down. Oh my god, I scrolled down too far. You guys can't see this, right? It doesn't look like you can. I actually don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about the whole rude fashion thing? They were talking about Akyu, not MRSA. Yeah, they're talking about Akyu. Alright. I haven't seen you in a while, Akyu. Looks like you've grown a bit since I last saw you. My height has not changed that much, though my knowledge has increased quite a bit. Anyway, I'd like to talk to you about the Scarlet Mist. Ah, yes. I heard about the mist from my family. It's weird how we never see this family, but whatever. Although my body is weak, so I have not seen it myself. Is this a serious incident? Indeed. The mist grows thicker day by day. At this rate, it might start damaging the human body. That's why I started investigating with Reimu. But so far, we don't even have a clue where to start. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. If you'd be so kind as to show us your archives, I'd like to take a look. I'd be interested in hearing what you have to say after that. No problem, Miss Keen. If there's anything you do not understand, please do not hesitate to ask anyone here for assistance. I mean, it could just be that, her father is not relevant at all. So, as is the case with, like, every Touhou. Or every human Touhou, I guess. Thanks. I'll keep it in mind. Let's go, Reimu. What? Let's take a break and have some tea first. What are you talking about? I'm full anyway. Well, I'm sure you are. Fine, let's go. Those two never change. I shall go put the tea on. So you have no idea either, then? I can't believe we have nothing to go on even after investigating this much. I guess, I suppose. Well, she went to the trouble of brewing us a strange tea. Let's just relax here for a while. It is called black tea. The leaves are left to age longer than with green tea. I don't know if Marissa's really a ditz. Like, I guess she is a bit of an oddball, but I don't know. I wouldn't really call her a ditz per se. This gives the tea it makes a pleasant aroma. Borrowing the power of the gods, huh? That explains why it's kind of sweet. After we finish tea time, I'd like to keep at it a bit longer, though I don't even know where to start. I know, with just the mist, there are too few hints to go off. I'm not sure if it'll help, but you might try the bookshelf over there. Excuse me, I have finished my investigation for today. You have certainly been working hard. Have you made any progress? No, unfortunately. Old books are difficult to read. To tell the truth, I would like to continue my attempts a little longer, but unfortunately I must begin preparations for tonight's dinner. If you would allow it, I would like to continue this some other day. Who's that? No clue. I haven't seen her around the village. Oh, are these your guests? Pardon my interruption. I will be taking my leave now. The closest we got to that was Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom. Just replace Sakyo with Raisin. Or 10 Desires with Sanae and Yomu. I think Sanae was in 10 Desires, right? Request denied, Reap. Sorry. It's not happening. But, nice try. No, please, we don't mind. That aside, that's quite a dangerous looking sword you're carrying. Are you? Oh, please do not worry about that. My name is Yomu Kunpaku. Did I? I don't think I did. I think I tried to give her a high-pitched voice, actually. My name is Yomu Kunpaku. I am here because I had some business to take care of. Miss Yomu came all the way from the Netherworld to conduct her research. The Netherworld? Wait, are you dead? Maybe it did, I don't know. Mexican Cerno, yes. No, I am half human, half ghost. As a half-breed, half of me is not dead. She used the word half entirely too many times in that sentence. This thing floating in the air is my ghost half, is the ghost half, and my body is the living half. Huh, never knew that could happen. I have heard of human and yokai half-breeds, though. A half-human, half-ghost combination is pretty unusual. Half a nuisance. You wouldn't happen to be investigating the Scarlet Mist, would you? No. Milady has ordered me to investigate a certain matter. What sort of matter? She asked me to find out how to make an unblooming cherry blossom bloom. I was not given the particulars about why she was in need of such information. What a bizarre thing to research. Unfortunately, I have not been able to find a single clue. Oh, child of Miari Akyu. Would you happen to know anything about it? You may have inherited the memories of your predecessors, so maybe there's a hint somewhere in there. My apologies, but nothing comes to mind. Although I have my predecessors' memories, they are not in full. The closest thing I can think of is the fairy tale Hanasaka Jisan. No, it's not Yuyuko. I feel like... I don't remember who it is. I think we find out on Marissa's route, but... So, I'm thinking it might be Alice or something. Ah, shit. I just spoiled something. Oh, well. Oh, I see. Well, thank you anyway. I guess there's a human... I think that word there is not supposed to be there. I guess a human could not know something that even Lady Yuyuko does not know. If you want to know so badly, then you can visit the yokai sages for all I care. My apologies. I will be taking my leave now. What was that all about? Who knows? Anyway, let's get back to our research. Sure, there's somewhere I want to go, so I can't stay too long, but... Wah! What was that? An earthquake? No, that was too small of a tremor. This is no earthquake. Something's hitting this house. Keen, let's head outside. Chapter 2. A visitor to the human village. I forgot what the bonus is on this map. I think it might also be clear in 5 turns. Alright. I mean, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Oh, Jesus. No Super Crown memes. No Super Crown memes are allowed in my Christian server. In my Christian stream. What? That darkness is eating the mansion. Are you two alright? It's that girl from before. No, she's not causing this. Your name was Yomu, right? What in the world is going on? Something crashed into the mansion just as I was stepping outside. Then that darkness appeared. Enemies? There's a voice coming from the darkness. It's actually a yokai. In that case, why don't I thank you with some of my amulets? Owie! What was that for? That's my line. What were you trying to do by attacking a house? Oh, this is a house? No wonder it's not tasty. Why would you eat it? Because I'm hungry. You were hungry, so you tried eating someone's house. That's a new one. Somehow, I don't think she has anything to do with the Scarlet Mist. Scarlet Mist? Oh, you're right! It's red like your ground cherry! So pretty. Hey, you're humans, right? You look tasty. Oh? Who looks the tastiest? I'm not picky about my food. As admirable as that is, we're not on a lunch break. You eat when you're hungry, don't you? Ah! She's biting the wall! Stay back, Aku. It's too dangerous to be out here. I like that, Reap. I like that a lot. When you're so hungry, you eat a horse, but you hit the wrong key. I like that a lot. If it's just for a moment, it should be fine. Anyway, this yokai's name is Rumia. She has the power to control darkness. It seems that even she herself cannot see inside the darkness, though. A yokai is still a yokai. The darkness surrounding Rumia blocks lasers, so be careful. And indeed, Rumia does have a skill that reduces laser damage, but we actually don't have any laser attacks yet, so I don't know what the point of that is. Understood. For your own safety, please fall back. It must be some sort of fate that we met here. I shall assist you. This is payback for my wall! Beat the tar out of her! I don't really care about the wall, but I'm up for some yokai extermination. Ah, finish the stage in 5 turns. Okay. Oh, we start with a bomb. Cool. I mean, to be fair, the only member of Team 9 is, or the only member of Team 9 that isn't a yokai is Cerno. So, really it's funnier how Cerno becomes friends with them all. Ah, jeez. Yomu's a bit of an odd case. Oh! One hit KO, very nice. Yomu's a bit of an odd case because, she's kinda tanky, but she's also kinda dodgy. Unlike Reimu, who's built to just dodge everything, and, Keen, who's built to take hits. You really can't let your guard down against yokai, can you? There are tons of small fry, each with thick Danmaku. Yeah, bombs are useful at times like this. With one, you can attack all the enemies within a few squares of you simultaneously. You can't get critical hits with them, and some spirit commands won't activate, but it hits 100% of the time and gets rid of any Danmaku within its area of effect. Ah, right. I forgot about that. Looks like you came prepared today. You need to be careful about when you use them, though. You only have a limited number of bombs, after all. Not to mention that each time you use one, your power decreases by 10. If you open the map menu, the number of bombs you have left is next to the B. Try not to waste them. Use bombs wisely. Yeah, this is the first spell card fight, as you can see from the SP right next to Rumia. So. No, actually that's Patrolli. Patrolli is the first multi-spell card fight. Remelia is the first one with 3, however. I think. Yeah, because Saki only has 2 as well. But Patrolli also has 2, so... I forget what this first spell card does. Or I say first, but it's the only one in this map. What does it do? What does it do? I don't know what it does. Hold on. I'm trying to find it. It's not telling me. What does it do? Wish it told me what the spell card does. Huh. Oh well, whatever. I'll figure it out. I think it just like cuts your accuracy in half. Which is actually kind of a pain. Ah, jeez. You know what? Well, this is my normal playthrough, so I can just save scum. I would have never imagined that I would end up like this. Crossing swords with a yokai while running errands. Can you hit me with that sword when you're surrounded in darkness? Certainly. Being swallowed in darkness does not make something disappear. She did not have a lot of HP. Nice. Oh no. Actually, you're wrong, MCH. Turn 3. kinda wish I had Keen over on the left now so I can finish off this fairy, but whatever. Since I missed this one. Well, I missed it anyway, so who cares? I think you look the tastiest. Those other two look like they have some extra baggage. Extra baggage? Anyway, I didn't expect to find a yokai here. It's finally starting to feel like I'm resolving an incident. Oh, come on. That's bullshit. I'm just saving just in case the Danmaku effect of the spell card's bad. You're pretty good, but how about this? Night Sign, Nightbird! That yokai had a spell card? A spell card? What is that? The spell card rules are rules for dueling with the beauty and meaning of Danmaku. Both sides name their best attacks and use them. Whoever either defeats their opponent or survives longer is the winner. So what does that mean? We have two options. Either we defeat her, or run away until the turn counter at the upper right runs out. You won't get any experience points for running away, but it's better than losing. The spell card's Danmaku is much stronger than normal Danmaku. Specifically, you should be careful of their special effects. You can check what Danmaku's special effect is by pressing the square button. I see. That will come in handy. Hold on, I thought this was common knowledge against Sokyo. I mean, even Rumia knows about it. Looks like you've been slacking on your studies. You should have prepared for this by reading the manual. I am sorry. Wait, why am I getting scolded? We don't have time for that. Here she comes. Halves accuracy of ranged attacks. Okay, that makes sense. Nah, you can't pacifist some Danmaku because sometimes it doesn't run out. Like, there's some spell cards with infinite turns. So, can't do that. Otherwise, the game would be too easy. You could just run away once you activate a spell card. There we go. Go. Oh, wow. Wasn't expecting that. The power to control darkness sounds pretty powerful, but it seems like you'd bump into things a lot. You just don't get it. Bumping into things is the trademark of darkness. That was pretty powerful. Considering it was on Keen. That didn't hurt at all. Why am I reading that? I don't know why I read that. Why am I saving? I guess. Yeah, that's right. It's not translated in later games. Apparently trying to do that crashed the game, so they just decided not to. I should probably defeat this fairy to get some extra points. Oh, I don't have enough MP to use this now. Okay. Turn are we on? Okay. So still have one more turn in case I screw something up, but well, I need to show off this attack, so. I told you it's playable, just not in this game. Not in this specific game, but like... it should become playable later on. Oh, okay. I see, I see. I thought you meant here as in the whole series. Come on, hit! Hit! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I give up. You got me. Take that. Ah, nothing beats a good yokai hunt. This is payback for my wall. I thought we were past the wall thing already. I made that wall back when I was a Nana. I had made a hobby of do-it-yourself projects back then. And after pouring my blood, sweat, and tears into building it, I didn't expect you to take to such servile tasks. Maybe I should rethink reincarnation. Oh, you can be on your way now. Learn from this experience and live peacefully from now on, okay? You're mean. If you make a mess like this again, I'll have to teach you a lesson. Don't you forget this. Whew. Well, that settles that. What a disaster. No one got eaten, did they? No. Fortunately, everyone seems to be okay. I'm glad. Looks like we were able to defend the place. I'm curious, though. Are all the yokai these days like that one just now? Ones that just amble around aimlessly like that? It didn't feel like she had any goals or convictions. That's just how that class of yokai is. Their only value is in surprising humans. Pretty sure that's cool gossip or whatever. That kind of yokai that think they can just get by scaring or attacking humans. They're the reason why humans aren't scared of yokai anymore. If they forget what they mean to be themselves, then all they will be are mere wild beasts who attack humans. If it's come to this, maybe I should start teaching history to yokai. It might be able to raise their level of intelligence. Yeah, we all know how zealous you are about teaching. I'm being serious. You know about the vampire incident, right, Reimu? It became such a mess because the yokai were weak of mind. They just mindlessly did whatever the vampires said. Don't you consider yourself a specialist in resolving incidents? You should at least try to learn from history a bit. What do you think, Yomu? What? Are you asking me? Now, I'm sure you are all just tired. Besides, you should not worry so much about those simple-minded yokai. It may be true that the number of yokai who see no meaning in themselves, that number may well be increasing. However, the diversity of such wild yokai is somewhat fascinating. I've heard that some yokai have even begun to sell their abilities as a service. You've got a point. Well, I have been observing Gensokyo's yokai for a long time, after all. I look forward to seeing how the yokai of today will mature as they get older. When you say it like that, it makes me want to start paying attention too. You'd better hope you live for a long time. How rude. I'm not that old. Settle down, if you would. In any case, I must be taking my leave now. Oh yes. Well, I did not expect you to lend us a hand today, so thank you. I should be thanking you for letting me look through your archives. So long for now. Well, should we head out too? I want to do some shopping in the market. Now that you mention it, I need to go shopping too. Mind if I tag along? Not at all. They're gonna close if we don't hurry though. Well, it's time for us to head off, Akyu. Thanks for today. Okay, please come back whenever you want. Cannot believe she was biting my wall. Let's see. The yokai of Twilight, Rumia. If she crashes into your wall, be sure to punish her thoroughly. I'll have to add this to the Gensokyo Chronicles. Is that actually in the Chronicles? Alright, see you later, MCH. I'm actually probably done myself for today. I mean, I guess I could do one more chapter, but I've been going for an hour and a half, and the next chapter's pretty long, so I think we'll save that for next time. But before we go, I'm gonna do my upgrades. Let's give Reimu some mobility. Yeah, we're gonna want to give her some mobility. Maybe give Keen... Nah, I can't give her more HP, so we'll give her some armor. Alright. Give her the Tengu fan because, you know, she needs the extra movement. Skills? Can't learn shotgunning, can't learn sport defense quite yet. How much shotgunning? 180? Alright. Let's... I guess just save, first and foremost. Alright, well... By the way, have you seen the maid? Nope, not at all. I seem to recall seeing her before. No, it can't be. What's up? What are you stuttering about? I will tell you about it, I suppose. I've seen a maid with exquisite legs wearing a mask and carrying a guitar. I couldn't make out what the person was saying, though. Alice, there's no way such a weird person could really exist. I certainly didn't want to hear that from you, but I was thinking that it was strange myself. Let's forget about it. I feel it's a reference to something that I have no clue what it's about. So anyway, that's gonna do it for tonight. Next time we play this, I don't know if we're gonna play this again next stream. We might go back to Banjo-Kazooie or Epic Battle Fantasy 5 or something. But next time we play this, we're gonna start Marissa's route. Marissa's route has a couple different first couple of chapters than Reimu does. So that'll be fresh. That'll be a new experience. Well, not really. Not for MCH, at least, because, he's seen Marissa's route before, but whatever. Might learn something new. Who knows? So anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.